what is a joke? And the answer took me 17 years to solve. 17 years to come up with a complete model. It'd come in bits and pieces for many years. From there, I had to do the invention of joke structure. First of all, I had to answer the question, what is a joke? And then I had to kind of find a way to communicate it to people. I could kind of understand it, but then there were mechanisms in it that no one had ever identified, and they didn't have names. So I had to learn how to do that. I coined the phrase joke structure to explain the mechanisms that connected the setup and the punch, or the first part of the joke and the second part of the joke. That's what joke structure is in my world. It's the mechanisms between the setup and the punch, not setup and punch. They're just the way we go about expressing one-liners. That's no different than saying cartoon or sitcom or sketch. They're all just ways of expressing humor. So here they are. These are the definitions of these three mechanisms. First, you really have to understand this. At the center of all jokes, there's always one thing with two meanings. At the center of all jokes on this planet that have ever been and ever will be, there's one thing with two meanings or interpretations. Okay, please do not believe me. Be a skeptic. Because if you're a skeptic, you'll do some research into this and find out that I'm right about this. There's a lot of people that disagree with me on it, and cool, that's good. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because it starts a dialogue and people start talking about it. And people send me jokes all the time, and I send it right back to them going, here it is. Now, don't do that, because I stopped correcting those jokes because I got thousands of them and I can't keep up with them. So sorry that there's that. So here's the first thing is one thing with two meanings. Now, the setup actually gives you the expected meaning. One thing with two meanings. Okay, and that's how you misdirect an audience. They accept the expected meaning. And in the punch, there is a mechanism there, which is the unexpected meaning. That's what creates the surprise. Expectation and surprise. A lot of people talk about that. Comedy teachers talk about that, like that's some new information that came from Socrates and Aristotle. So these three things, keep these in mind, because as I go along, you're going to start to see how this relates to so many things. When you learn joke structure,